Norm Norlander here. I'd like to share with you a very interesting pattern. This is called a gurgler. A few years back, we had an opportunity to go up to northern Canada. In fact, we're only about 12 miles from Alaska, and we're going to be fishing for silvers in the saltwater. Turned out that this fly was fantastic. We were having 20 fish days on it. Fishing dry flies for salmon, that's pretty cool. Let me show you how it's made. It's a great alternative to the polywogs, by the way. First thing we're going to do is set one of Alec Jackson's spay hooks in here. I think this is a number 3, somewhere between a 2 and a 4, I guess. First operation is, well, let me show you the materials we're going to use. We're going to use some of this ribbon floss, it's called. This is kind of a pearl and silver colored. You get this at the artsy craftsy store. We just call it braid. The other thing we're going to use is a piece of foam. This is craft foam. Now most of the craft foam is about 2 millimeters thick. You look around in there, and this happened to be a hat or something that you could put sequins on, and it's 3 millimeters thick. So that's what we're going to use. We'll take a piece of this foam, and we'll start out by cutting off a strip. It's about equal to the gape of the hook, okay? About like so. Now we're going to put a little pointy end on like this. And set that aside for just a minute. And we've got our braid here. First operation is to dress the hook. I'm going to start back a little ways from the eye. This is a looped eye hook. So we'll come on here, clip off our thread, and put your working base down like so, and back up to the front. And we're going to tie in a tail. And use some of this braid here. So we'll just clip off a little piece, loop that around the hook, tie it on like so, just go down like so, and back up to the front. Okay, now I'm going to cut the tail off so it's about the length of the body, but don't cut it off square like a paintbrush. Lay your scissors down almost flat, and that'll give you a bit of a tapered effect there. Now if you want to look pretty right from the get-go, that'll blow out in the water, but you can use your wire brush and brush it out like so, and that's what it'll look like after the first cast anyhow. Okay, next take a piece of that foam that we've cut to a tip, tie it in here like so, kind of fold it around the hook. Okay, and we'll lash it firmly on there all the way down, and that's going to add a lot of flotation to it. That's why this thing works so well. It'll float right on the surface. It's supposed to be a skating fly. So you've got to the back. Okay, now come to the forward part. Okay, and we'll secure that with a half hitch. Take another piece of this artsy craftsy braid, and we'll tie this in up the front here like so. A couple nice wraps. You might secure that. Now using your trusty Norvise here, we'll take and roll this on top, go down like this, all the way down to the back end, and cover that all up. Look right to the very back, okay? And then you come forward over itself. That'll give it a really neat silvery body. Okay, how's that? Bring your bobbin in, and we'll secure that braid right up here at the front. And clip it off. Now that's going to have a lot of flotation to it besides being pretty sparkly. Bring the foam over the top, give it a little bit of a stretch, and pinch it right here at the tie-in point. Do a few nice firm wraps like so. We're using this relatively heavy thread so that it doesn't cut the foam. Okay, now I'm going to fold this. See how we folded that back on itself, like so? A few nice hard wraps, like so. And we'll catch that with a half hitch. Now, just to make it look pretty, you can kind of pinch this end right here. I've done, and bring your scissors in, clip it. Puts a neat little V on it. Isn't that neat? Okay. So, and we're going to come in here and cover up our mess on the bottom. It really doesn't matter much, but we just do it because a tidy fly is a happy fly, okay? Half hitch. Whip finish. Clip it off. Say guys, it's a great alternative and a whole lot easier than tying your polywogs. And it's very exciting to fish with.